Boom, peace, intro. What's up, guys? How's it going? Well, Friday. Sorry, I haven't made a video in a little bit. Been working on customs, and I got 3 customs I've been trying to get done. They're freebies for people. One's for Alex Long. I'll say it since he already knows. The other one's for the Meat Butcher. You see him in the comments, Neil Felicia. But I guess he says his nickname is the Meat Butcher. Meat Butcher. But and I got a letter from him one time, and I think he's a lawyer. Ain't that a heck of a name for a lawyer? That's the kind of lawyer you want. Hey, what's your nickname? The Meat Butcher. Right on. Let me write you a check. Anyway, got one for him going, and I finally got another one. I'll go ahead and say who it's for, even though he probably doesn't know, but it's for Grandpa Larry, finally. But those 3 ain't ready. Hopefully they'll be done this weekend. And but anyway, one of them was Alex Long's drag bus, and there's just not much you can do to a drag bus without changing a lot of it. So I had to change a lot of it. I didn't have to do so much to the others, but I think the other 2 look pretty cool. We'll see when they're done. Anyway, I got a couple packages in, and I guess we'll bust them open. One's from Mr. William Reed. You see him in the comments, and real nice guy. I actually did the video yesterday, but I read the letter, and I'm not sure if I should have. So I watched the video over, and I'm not sure I should have read the letter or anything, and so I deleted it. So I already know what's in the box. And but I emailed and told him I'd make another video and asked him if it was a problem if I read the letter, and he said no. So once I read it, you might understand. But anyway, we'll get to that. And then I got another one from our buddy Diecast Clown. I'll try not to stretch this out real long, but you know me, they kind of stretch out. And it's been a while, so looky there, guys. Another beaut. Ain't she a beaut? Yes, she is. And I like them leather. I like them leather sheaths. And but look at that baby. Yeah, this one has me old name on it. Hewitt #1. And it says that because I got another one, and it's Hewitt #2. Gave it to my son a couple years ago for Christmas. But she's a nice one. She's pretty. Nice little baby. This is a timber rattler, so it's not really a super quality knife. It is nice. No rattling. You can hurl it. Of course, I wouldn't throw it at wood, but it won't hurt to throw it at flesh. But I mean, it's not a throwing knife, so it's not going to stick up if you just want to keep throwing it at trees. But pretty nice one. She a beaut. Pretty good point on her. Nice little shaver, not bad. But yeah, she's a fairly good size one. I'd say it's about $39 if I'm correct. I believe I paid like $39 for it. Not bad at all. So anyway, there's your knife. Hadn't seen one in a while. And now we'll start with Mr. Reed. And like I said, I've already got most of this stuff out of the packet. I've already got it all out. I'm going to redo the video. But anyway, let's start with this letter. It's, hi James, enclosed are some things I wanted to send to you. The idea I had mentioned in my email. And see, that one's what I'm not sure about, Mr. Reed. What idea in here? I can't remember it. It must have something to do with one of these cars in here. I can't remember it. You'll have to mention it to me again. But the idea I had mentioned in my email. And sorry for that. I get so many emails, guys. It's hard to remember them all. And especially when sometimes I don't hear from a person again for a while. But anyway, that I had mentioned in my email. Stuff I thought you might have a use for. I apologize that it is not the quality of unboxing that you normally get. It's fine, brother. There's no such thing as not the good quality. Anything somebody sends you is just fine. Especially, I mean, you guys don't even need to send me anything. And I know I say that and people probably think, whatever, he just says that because he wants people to send him stuff. No, listen, watch my lips move. You literally don't have to send me anything, guys. You really don't. I put people on my customs list because I see them in my comments. I came up with that idea to give away customs to people I continuously see in my comments instead of giving away something at every 100 subscribers or whatever, because that way I'm more likely to get all you, not all of you, because you know there could be a lot, but most of you a car, as opposed to, you know, you guys keep watching me, but then I do a giveaway, and next thing you know, Joe Blow from Nantucket jumps in there for a week and scores something, and then I never see him again. And then you guys are the ones that get cheated out of it. This way, I get to, at least, you know, if you're going to waste your time messing with me, at least eventually, hopefully, you get a car. So anyway, no such thing as a bad package, buddy. So anyway, you might not normally get, but my wife hasn't been able to find much lately. None of us have. I'm sure you have all of it, but I thought you could re-gift some, use some in your customs, and give some to your grandkids. Your call. I also enclosed a tiny donation for you and your channel to use however you see fit. And about that donation, definitely didn't have to do that, brother, especially that much. I do appreciate it though, and do not feel like you need to do that. But I mean, I completely appreciate it. And I wish it could be more. No need for that. I'll try next time. Don't do that. I think if you're going to support someone in any capacity, you need to do more than just write kind words. Put your money where your compliments are. Finally, I sent you one of 2 of my uniform patches that were on my uniform shirt that they cut off of me at the hospital the night I was almost killed. My wife has the second one. Again, I apologize for this lackluster gift box, but I know it's either I knew or I know I could never compare with the people that send such amazing things your way. And it's not a competition anyway. It sure isn't, buddy. I just felt strongly about supporting you in some small way to show you what you and your videos mean to me, and completely without obligation. Underlined, underlined, underlined. I don't operate like that. Freely given out of appreciation. Doing for any other reason takes the joy out of the giving. Thanks, James. Stay safe, Mr. Reed. I polished the loose cars. Right on, brother. All right, so what Mr. Reed's talking about there is he is now, he served in the military, and he was also law enforcement. And he was injured on, in the line of duty during his law enforcement years, and can no longer work. Don't know the complete details, but I know it was bad enough that he no longer works. And I don't know. The only reason I'm watching this phone this time is I'm expecting my granddaughter to call, but that's not her. So, so he no longer can work because of it. And I know there's going to be a lot of guys out there, because I see it in other videos whenever you talk about a law enforcement officer get hurt or something. Some people actually cheer that on. I don't understand that, because first off, I understand there's a lot of bad cops out there, but there's a lot of good ones too. And I base this off of my experiences, but a lot of them are just gung-ho, and they just are rude as can be, and to plain simple, they're quite shitty. However, there's a lot of them that are not. And I believe that this has happened because they're trained this way these days. And a lot of them are young, 20-year-olds, straight out of the academy, that act that way. But back in the 70s when I grew up, you could be broke down on the side of the road. Law enforcement would stop, push your car out of the way, help you, even gave my uncles and us rides home. Never once asked our name. See? That's when things changed, though, is after that. It started becoming a money racket. So now you're going to be very lucky if a law enforcement stops to help you do anything without asking your name. And they're going to see if you have warrants and a way to take you to jail. But that's the way they're trained these days. But and I know there's a lot of cops that do a lot of bad things, but it really, in these other comments, it's something else when people automatically assume that was a bad cop. And they have nothing to base it on other than the fact that they've seen a video of another bad cop. It's kind of so like I said, I wouldn't. There's no reason to assume anything about anybody, even a law enforcement officer. So my point to that is, don't just assume because Mr. Reed was a law enforcement officer that he was a bad officer. That doesn't mean he was a bad officer. And thank you for your service and to both the military and law enforcement. And I think I mentioned to you before, I know some servicemen don't like to hear that. My brothers have told me, uncles in the past have told me that they don't like it when people say that to them, but some of them do. It doesn't bother them. So you said it didn't bother you, so there you go. But a lot of times I won't say that to people I see somewhere, just because I've had people tell me that they don't like to hear it for some reason. So there's that. But I'm sorry you got injured. Hopefully things get better for you. I appreciate you watching my videos the way you do, and I'm glad you like them. And I'm sorry that everybody's got such a bad thing for police these days, and there's a lot of it. I know a lot of cops that don't like the way things are. They don't like what they're forced to do. I live next door to a sheriff. He doesn't like the things that the law wants him to do, but I'll tell you this, sheriffs are some of the coolest law enforcement I've ever met. Always, no matter, I've lived all across the United States. I've traveled building houses when I was young. I built apartments. I lived everywhere. And always the sheriffs were the coolest guys you'll ever meet. The state troopers were the biggest by the book people that you come across. And local cops always varied. But even the sheriff tells me that some of the things they're forced to do to people these days that he just doesn't like. And that's all comes back to, it's a money thing. That's why they do these things now. It's a money thing. And then you'll get young cops, young guys that just want to do that. They want to be that way. They can't wait to be rude to you, but that just comes with it, man. So, I'm just saying that because I know I've seen a lot of videos where, and anytime something happens to a police officer, it's, oh, that's what he gets. You don't know that, man. That's like saying all black people are bad, or all white people are racist, or, all pit bulldogs attack. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. I know most pit bulldogs you better watch out for, period. But anyway, you get the point. So let's see what he's saying here. First off, here's what he put in there. $50 bill, guys. He had it wrapped up in aluminum foil with a money symbol written on it. And again, buddy, you do not have to send that. And you mentioned in your email that your kids or something were going to put together and get you a custom. Well, I've already had you on my list. I think I told you a while back, but I had you on my list already for a custom, buddy. So you don't need to get together and buy one, especially since you've already sent $50. That pays for one. But I was giving you one anyway. But I was almost going to start it a week or so ago because I had an idea. But when you said something about this idea you had, I didn't know if it was a custom for you or what, so I held off on mine because I didn't know if it was going to be the same. But I kind of had something in mind that I thought you might think was cool because I do have the decals for it. But I would probably go ahead and do that anyway. And if you had something else you ended up wanting anyway, well, you've already paid for it, buddy, because there's no reason for you to send me this money here. So I do appreciate that. And then he sent me a loose Auto World. Very nice Oldsmobile. Super cool. And Auto World does a good job at making them the classy look. The stock, everything about it being correct. I mean, even the trim that's on the front of the hood on the Oldsmobile, and just everything, all of it. The skinny tires that came on an Oldsmobile, I think they were like 78s. They were, it's pretty authentic. That is a very nice car and nothing wrong with it. Not a chip, not a scratch. Not anything wrong with it. I'll definitely be keeping that, buddy. I'm not passing that on to anybody. And then he sent me a Ferrari, Rapid Nismo. Look at that Ferrari. Is that not cool? Look, it's a pullback Ferrari too. he's gonna go off on that. You just watch. He's gonna be all in the comments. That's not a Ferrari. That's a McLaren. But yeah, I've never seen UE Fortune. I'm not sure who that is, but I've never seen this brand of car. Who makes this? But yeah, it's a pullback. Pretty cool little car. I believe it's probably 132 scale. I do have a bunch of them this scale, but I don't know, again, what your idea with the custom was, buddy. Then he sent me another one of these. Maybe it was this. I do have this. This is extra. Maybe you're talking about customizing that or something. I don't know. But he sent me one of these. So I got another extra one of those. Super cool. And he sent me some other cars here. And yes, I do have. I actually stuck some to the side. I stuck a couple of these to the side because I was going to customize them eventually. Haven't got to them yet. And then he sent me another Space Jam and a Big Air Bel Air. I gave away almost every Space Jam I have, I believe. And another Worldwide Camaro, which was the car I was thinking about doing for you. Started out with this Camaro, but it doesn't look like that when it gets done. And but then he sent me one of these, and I wanted another one of these because I've only got one. And so I wanted another one of those. So that's cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate all these. But yeah, these will be extras here. And definitely keeping that extra 55 because like I said, I have a plan for it. And he sent me a couple of the new Matchbox 5 packs. I guess they're new. I'm not sure because I haven't seen them. I don't have these two. I don't have either one of these. And I'm not sure I've seen them. This one seems familiar, like I might have seen it and never grabbed it. But I don't think I've even seen this one. But old or new, doesn't matter because they're new to me because I did not have them. So that's cool. Appreciate those, buddy. I'll put those with my other 5 packs. And then here's the patch he sent me, which you didn't really, that's kind of sentimental, buddy. You didn't really have to send that to me, but I guess it was Waterbury Police, Connecticut. So any of you guys in that neck of the woods probably recognize that patch. And maybe I shouldn't have showed the patch and said his name, because some of you guys in that area might, well, I guess it don't matter. It is what it is. But yeah, there's this patch. I'll definitely keep that, buddy. It's got a heck of a story hook to it, and you can clearly see where that was cut off. And I'll definitely keep that. So again, appreciate that, buddy. Sorry for your injuries and everything else, and hopefully it's all good. I haven't heard the complete extent of it, but I heard enough to know you were injured badly. And then I got, oh, bad enough you don't work anymore. You can't. And but hopefully everything goes good for you, buddy. Then I got one from Diecast Clown, a package of stuff, and he actually sent, he bought my channel truck and sent me money through the mail to pay for it, and he wants me to do a custom for him. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't know if I want to say what it is because somebody else might jump on it and do it before I get it done. And but it's kind of, tell you what, if anybody knows him, they'll figure it out just by me saying this. It's his favorite car and his favorite theme, I would say. So there you go. He wants me to combine those two. Of course, I'll probably do a little more to it than just that. But anyway, he sends me money for that. And look how much he sends me for that. To pay for the truck. And I guess that custom, which, look at that. $200. What the heck, man? And so then I pull it out of the envelope and go to count it, and seems like he might have made a little bit of a mistake, huh? So, don't know what's going on there, but appreciate it, buddy. I'd have to say that's the most I ever got for a custom. And appreciate it. Now, I got you guys, didn't I? Now, he sent me $200 for those customs, but I pulled my money out of my wallet to throw it in there. To throw it in there with it. And so I don't want to make you guys feel like, I don't know, whatever, but I wanted to mess with you a little bit. But still, might as well have been that much money. It's $200. So he sends me $200 for a couple customs. You know, okay, buddy, I appreciate that. Thanks. And then Mr. Reed sends me $50 for nothing. I mean, just, again, guys, appreciate it. You guys are too cool. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Didn't have to do that, but I'm sure both you guys know that. And let's see what he got me here. All right, well, he sent me 2 of these Interceptor utility vehicles, which I believe is Ford Explorers. And I got to get me a Ford Explorer I can use to make Andre Cruz a bad man, but I'm not sure one of these will work because it has the lights on the top. I'll have to see what I can do with something. I don't know. But anyway, I don't have either one of those. So I do now. But I may end up having to rig something out of that. I think he wants me to turn one into like a bad man gasser or something. You know, he's a you know, Ford Explorer guy, I guess. You know, so we'll do that. We'll see what we can do with that. Okay, there's the Grand Nationals. Loose. Oh, look at that. I done gave that part away. Well, here's the, and this is what he wants me to customize. All right, sweet. Wants me to take the Buick Grand National and customize it. And apparently he has sent me 2 here. If I can get her open. Which I think he did say he was going to send 2. I'm not sure. I think he wanted me to make one for myself, but I'm not sure I would do that. All right, and that is the other one. That's that black one. Y'all remember it. Both metal bases. Pretty cool. So I'll have to make sure I stick those to the side. They both look the same, just different paint jobs. I'll have to stick them to the side, and that will be for his custom. And then he's got some more stuff in here. Some of these I remember, some of these I don't. Looks like I got a police truck. This is 86 Chevy. Pretty sweet. I do not have that one. Green light. Yep, I do not have that one. That one's cool. Nice. Find somewhere to put all this stuff. And then another one, super cool one. I almost ordered these myself. Turns out glad I didn't, because looks like he ordered them for us. Yeah, that baby did look good. The Gasset Canadian It looked good on there. I almost ordered it from J Car a week or so ago, but I ordered some other things, and shoot, it does look good. It looks like he ordered us a couple. That's cool. And then he got me, whoops, calm down there, trying to fall. This one I almost ordered too, but I didn't. So many, I guess we just think the same, like I told you guys before. But it's the Fall Guy truck, and you're right, buddy. I believe those tires do look a little bit bigger than the regular one. I'm not sure though. Let's see, I do have the regular one. Nope. No, they're the same size, buddy. But these are chrome, where the regular one is silver. The wheels on the regular one are silver. Other than that, truck looks the same. So it comes with the trailer. Cool little setup. Yep, I had seen that and didn't order it. Let me put my other truck back up here. And then he's got another one in here, which I think he said his wife picked up, which I appreciate. Thank you. If she got him one, then I guess she came back with another one and said it was for me. But it was the could have swore. Nope, it's a different one I got. Because I got a Scat Pack one, but it's not this one. But got me one of those. One I got is the one that has the transport, but it's clear on the side and the car's inside of it. But sweet. Thanks, appreciate that, buddy. Nice and clean too. Yeah, I always got to look at them because you just, like I said, M2's quality has just gotten bad, but it doesn't matter. You can't complain about something somebody gives you. I mean, what you hate is when you buy them and you get home and you find something wrong with them. They just don't do as good as they could, I think. But this baby looks pretty darn good. And we've all seen how M2s are though. But they're pretty cool. I mean, they are pretty cool. See how the spoiler tilts down on that one side on the back? See? That's M2 for you. That's just what they do, man. It's just like, is it that hard to do, you know? But whatever. Which a lot of these things, you know, if you're going to take and open them up and take them out, you can fix little things like that. But I never open them up, so they just stay that way. But that's super cool. Thanks, buddy. Now I'm going to have to put it over here. I'm getting them up too high again. I need to get these things put somewhere. I'm already so full of cars over there. Now I need to get these boxes cleaned up. But there we go, guys. Like I said, some more cars. Appreciate that, buddy. And again, I tell all you guys, you don't have to send me anything. There we go. Super cool. And again, I have nowhere to hang these things. So I'll have to put them to the side and save them for when I change things around. So there we go, guys. Up on 30 minutes already. Dang it. So once again, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thanks, Diecast Clown, buddy. And again, didn't need to send as much money, but it's cool. I appreciate it. And thank you, Mr. Reed. Again, that $50 you didn't need to send, but I appreciate that as well. And I will get these other customs shown as soon as I get them done, but they're not quite done yet, so I don't really want to show them. I don't want to give away any of it. But like I said, if any of you guys happen to be watching, you'll know one is for you, Mr. Meet the Butcher. I'm looking for a man. He calls himself the Meat Butcher. And the other one is for Alex Long. Brother, finally came up with an idea for your drag bus. I think you're going to like it. I'll tell you this much, guys. I made my own headers. I literally made headers. Every little, I made a plate. I bent every little tube. I put it into a collector, and I made headers. I was like, dang, man, those came out better than I thought they were going to come out. And I thought about doing it for a while, but I wasn't so sure, you know, it would really come out. Nah, piece of cake. I should have known. But I want to show you that baby, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And so we'll go from there. And then the other one's for Grandpa Larry. I finally got him something, and I hope he likes it. But I'll try to finish them this weekend, hopefully, and get them shown. And Mr. Meat Butcher, thanks for the email asking me when I was going to make some more content, because you hadn't seen any in a while. I apologize for that, guys. I haven't made anything in a while. I haven't done anything. I've been working on these customs, and I haven't had anything to really show anyway. I haven't found anything. And I haven't seen a lot of you guys' videos. That's why you probably haven't seen me at all in your comments. The notifications are stacking up in my box there of videos I got to watch, but I haven't really been catching much of it. I've been really paying a lot of attention to the Ukraine thing, probably like a lot of you guys, but I don't have much to say about it because, you know, we don't know nothing. And you know, I watch what I could see on there on the footage. I don't trust a single thing they say on the news. I don't trust a single thing the government says. They all knew about this. They knew about this way back when we pulled out of Afghanistan. This is no surprise. And people are like, how come nobody's doing nothing? How come no countries are? Because they don't want, they never did want to. They know, like I said, this is all well known, people. Don't act like you know, don't let them fool you. They knew exactly what they was doing. But what they didn't expect was Ukraine to be so tough. Now, did they? You know? And one thing for sure, that pilot, the ghost of, I don't know how you say it, Kyiv or whatever, that dude's going to be a legend. He's already a legend. He's already, the thing, I mean, he's taken down more, you know, aces. I think an ace pilot takes down, what is it, 3 or 5 in his career or something. This guy's already taken down 6, and it's not even, you know, I mean, or more. I don't know, last time I seen, but that guy's going to be a legend. He's already a legend. But yeah, they're resilient. They didn't expect that. I am impressed at how well they are standing up against Russia, of all people. And what I hope is that America can do the same against America, because we're just getting stuck. As a matter of fact, listen to this. If Americans could just see what America is doing to Americans, Americans would invade America. And that's a fact. I mean, it is, what they are doing to us is unbelievable. And I hope we can when it all happens, can finally get together and stand up against a lot of this stuff. You know, just like in Canada, look how they call them truck drivers. Them truck drivers are standing there having bouncy houses for their kids. They're barbecuing. There's not any violence whatsoever. They didn't burn down a single car. And they're calling them terrorists and, you know, insurrectionists and everything else in the book. But yet they stood, and they even have law enforcement out there arresting those people, tracking them down and seizing their bank accounts and everything else. But yet back when BLM and all these other crazy George Floyd protests were going on, them same officials told law enforcement to stand down and let these rioters burn, loot, steal, murder, whatever. And they did nothing. That's what I'm talking about right there. Law enforcement needs to stand up and say, no, I didn't sign up for that. I'm not doing that. I'm not, anyway. Hopefully we can come together and be as strong as Ukraine when crap hits the fan in our area. Because I am totally impressed with how they've been, they've even taken some things back from the Russians that came over there and took it. And that was if one thing Putin did was he showed how weak they really are. I have to say, man, when America comes in to do something, we pretty much get it done. You don't usually get it back from us unless we give it back to you. He's pretty much had his ass handed back to him by these people. So, anyway, I don't want to go on and on about it because, like I said, we don't know nothing. All that stuff's handled in a room that we will never be in. They know all this stuff, and they deal with all it. So, anyway, that's where I've been, guys. I haven't seen a lot of your videos. I've had those playing in the background, watching the crazy stuff. The people is who I feel, you feel bad for, is the civilians, the people that got to deal with all this and all. But anyway, guys, y'all take it easy. I'm going to let you go. Stop rambling on. And thanks again, Diecast Clown. Thanks for all that thousands of dollars you sent me in there. That must have been a mistake, but I'll keep it. And thank you, Mr. Reed. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Outro.